This week for writing, we are going to be creating our own top trumps cards. We're going to use the notes that we took from the reading task to create top trumps cards of some Scottish landmarks. We are doing this task to practice the skill of using notes that we've taken to create a new text. In this case, the new text that we are creating is the top trumps cards. We're also learning some new information about Scottish landmarks. You will need your notes that you took when we did the reading task. You'll need a printout of the Scottish Landmarks Top Trumps template or 3 pieces of paper that you can fold in half to make 6 Top Trumps cards. You'll also need a pencil and some coloured pencils or pens. The first landmark that we had in our fact file was the Falkirk Wheel. So write the word Falkirk Wheel at the top of your first top trumps card. Then you'll need to have a look at the picture and draw your version of the picture in the box. Then you're going to use the notes that you took to fill in the information at the bottom. You should have all of that information because when we took our notes, we used these things as the headings for our notes. When it comes to filling in the category usefulness, this is for you to decide. Think about what the landmark is useful for nowadays and what rating you would give it out of 10. For example, the Falkirk Wheel is a rotating boat lift which is used to transport boats. So we might give that quite a high usefulness rating, maybe a 9 or a 10. Stirling Castle, for example, is really only used as a tourist destination, so we might give that a lower usefulness rating. You're going to do the same thing for cool history rating. This is up to you to decide. Read through your information and decide how cool you think that this landmark is based on its history. For example, the Falkirk Wheel is quite new. It maybe doesn't have such a cool history rating, so we might give that a 1 or a 2. Whereas Stirling Castle was the place where Mary Queen of Scots was crowned and was the site of lots of battles, so we might want to give that a higher rating. The choice is yours. I recommend giving them all points out of 10 so that when you come to play the Top Trumps game, you'll be able to compare the numbers. Now pause the video and have a go at filling in one of your own Top Trumps cards. This is quite a big job, so I recommend maybe doing 2 at a time and taking a break in between. You could do 2 today and maybe do 2 more tomorrow and 2 more the next day. This is a good way of making sure that you don't get too tired when you're working on something like this. Here is a finished example of one of the Top Trumps cards. This one is for Stirling Castle. As you can see, I've written the title, the name of the landmark at the top. There's a picture of the landmark, and I've filled in all the information